Hi everyone, I'm Mick Thornett. I'm a fly farmer from Cowra. I grow maggots. Why? Well, apart from being really cool, they're the hottest product of 2019 and they're in demand. Human population is putting a big demand on our resources like fish, driving aquaculture. Now there's an opportunity to grow 3,000 tonnes of maggots annually, a value of $1.4 billion. Sounds easy enough, right? I'll show you how it's done. The biggest systems in the world use trays and buckets like this, and we've automated that. We get the tray and some feed, usually food waste, manure or something like that. We throw it in the tray, add some baby eggs, baby maggots, and the process is started. Then every day, we add a bit more. For the next 14 days, we add more and more and more. And this automation comes with a significant price. We keep going until the very end where we have two products. The maggots, the protein, which we send to aquaculture, and the other one, the fertiliser, which I'll tell you more about later. There's a big problem with this system. It all comes down to cost and scalability. For this system to be viable, we need to produce around 50 tonnes of maggots per day, every day. And that's significant. Our cost of production is about $300 a tonne, and the maggot value at this point is only around $500. So not a lot of wiggle room. On top of that, that then has to be washed and sterilised and back to the start of the system. So with this in mind, in Australia, we will never see a system like this set up. So we went about with a different way of thinking. We thought, what if we could build a system and a new method that works in Australia? Surely we could create something then we could take to the world and compete with the global players. So that's what we did. We got rid of this automation of these large systems that involve conveyors, robotics, and heavy mechanics. We introduced microbiology, simple mechanics, and some organic chemistry. We now have a scalable solution that we can do on 1/10 size and 1/10 the cost of existing systems. We can produce a tonne of maggots now $200 cheaper than our competitors. We now have a system we can take to the world. So where are we now? We've got an engineer, Ben Casey, mechanical engineer, heavily involved in milling and agricultural fertiliser. James Fagan, he's our resource man and our product development guy. He's an agronomist with a background in horticulture and food processing. And of course, me at the end. Last year, we bought our premises in Cowra where we were setting up our facility. I'm very happy to say last week we flicked the switch on our pilot plant. We are now in the initial stages of building our production numbers and our capacity. Our goal is to hit 20 tonne of maggots per day within 2 years. And to do that, we're going to sell our byproduct first. The byproduct, the fertiliser, is an incredible garden fertiliser, but also offers great properties as a disease combater in root crops, thus the name Roots Australia. We'll be selling that in the garden market initially before we have capacity to take that into agriculture. So what are we looking for? We're looking for an investor to commercialise our business. We want to take this to the world. If this is you, if you're interested in the maggot industry or insects in general, and you want to get involved, please come and say good day. We'll be out the side shortly. Thank you.